From the Mac of All Trades studio in Fairport. And driven by Victor Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, it's Billified, the Bill Moran Podcast.
Well, hello and welcome. Jumping the gun a little bit here today. Running late, I'm all discombobulated. Danny brought in kombucha. It's going to make me combust. I don't know. Does it make you combust?
No, it just helps you build better gut bacteria.
Which has to come out at some point.
Yes, I see. I see that.
If you balance your gut, you balance your overall health.
Is that what it is?
Is that the medical tip of the week from you?
Yes.
Is that what we're doing this week? Kombucha. Last week it was sugar pills.
I've been doing kombucha. I didn't realize this had sugar in it, though.
Oh, so you haven't been 30 days without
No, I
sugar.
have. I have sugarless kombucha at home. I forgot that if my wife were with me, she would tell me, Dan, this has sugar. Are you sure you want to buy this?
Oh, well, thank you for supporting those that support us, like BTB, where I didn't realize every Thursday night or every Thursday, it's plate day over there, $8.95 for a plate every Thursday.
Yeah.
That's an unbelievable deal. Matt's never talked about that. I'm looking through, I go, God, and the plates look so good over there. $8.95, you dine in or to go all day and night, made with the multi-award winning meat hot sauce.
Tuesdays has the tacos, too. I want to get those sometime. Have them come up. Those look delicious.
And I'm telling you, the shareables, this one, onion petals served with their house-made bloomin' sauce is really, really good. If you like onions, and believe me, these are prepared the right way. You're going to love that as a shareable. And the Rock Crunch wrap I had the other night was just, I mean.
Kombucha help that.
Well, see, that's the thing is, you'll get a plate.
That's good gut health, too.
And then have your kombucha, and you'll be all set. But BTB Wood-Fired Pizza and Grill in the Mall at Grease Ridge, and then we'll have some specials going on for Mom. You hopefully made your reservations already. If you did not, go to btbroc.com and make sure you call up there and get that all taken care of. My dad is in town already for the graduation, but I just got a text from my oldest son asking if I can do him a favor tomorrow.
Okay.
Because he arrives tomorrow. Can you do me a favor tomorrow? So I'm not sure that I got the answer to that. So I just want to give him a call and find out what is the plan here.
Are they getting some of that weather down there? I saw Huntsville had some tornado action.
Yeah, there was bad tornadoes yesterday. They
Arkansas,
were hunkered
too.
down. They were hunkered down pretty
My
bad.
buddy in Nashville, he's like, I'm afraid. I'm like, just go out, look at it, drink a beer, and throw it at it. I'm not scared of you, bitch.
I'm not scared of you. Yeah, it looked pretty bad.
I saw the trailers for the new Twister movie, too.
I did, too.
It looks like it's the same movie.
It does.
But just more modernized.
The phone of one Jackson Moran.
One Jackson Moran.
He cannot,
never mind.
He cannot come to the phone right now.
Yeah. It's like third person. You just texted me. Oh, here we go. Just texted me. I don't understand.
He may be in Nashville now from the tornadoes. They might have shot him up there.
Yeah, tornadoes were bad. They were hunkered down in the laundry room because there are no basements. All right, never mind.
Sounds like you heard it over the voicemail.
Yeah, I know. That's a little road noise there. So my dad was going to come hang out at the podcast tonight, and he's like, oh, that sounds like a great idea. I haven't really talked about this a lot. My dad has Parkinson's. Manageable, but certainly wears on him, and even just the traveling, I think it was better for him not to drive the 8 hours and to actually fly. So I'm on the way to the airport, and I'm talking to my sister, and I'm saying that, I go, man, I feel like I'm always like in trouble. I don't know why with Dad. Like the other day, he's talking about, I still think back to the Thanksgiving dinner when Jackson had an $18 drink, and then one was fine, but then he ordered another one, and I'm like, yeah, let it go. It's like, you let it go. He talks it right. So I'm waiting for this kind of stuff. So while I'm on the phone with my sister, I get a call from him, and his plane was supposed to arrive at 4:30. It is 4:21. I am on 390, coming up on the airport, coming up on Brooks Avenue. I get a call.
Where the hell are you?
No, kind of. I get the I'm at the greetings area, and I said, okay. Do you have to wait for your luggage? And he said, no, I had all carry on. I go, fantastic. I said, how about I pull up and you just walk right out? I'll be in a black Jeep. And he goes, oh. I said, all right, never mind. I'll park and I'll just walk in and I'll find you. And I go, so I park and I walk up and he's sitting leaning on his suitcase. He's like, hey. I'm like, God. So then he's starving, right? Hasn't eaten all day. And with Parkinson's and anything, you should be eating and taking care of yourself. So I said, are you hungry? Starving. So I was going to take him to, I didn't know where to take him. I took him to one place. They didn't open until 5. It's 10 of 5. And I'm like, oh, let's not wait. So I said, let's go over to JoJo's. Like JoJo, they're a sponsor of the podcast. Let's go. So we went in there, and you forget what it's like to be. My dad has a great sense of humor, and he's a very, very funny guy. And when I look back at some of the things growing up, it was ridiculous. Like he used to call it the John Com. We had an old garden hose that he cut, and he ran through the heating ducts and put funnels on the end so we could talk to each other from our bedrooms at night and stuff, and yell down and fart in them and do all that. Well, I fart in them and send it back up to my sister's room. But so he did all that. My mother hated it. It looks terrible with these things and the garden hose coming out. But he was a lot of fun. So we go into JoJo's, and he's fine. He was very happy because it was a big, thick burger. He's telling me down in Jersey where he lives, they're all thin burgers. But the waitress comes over and says, is everything perfect? And he says, in life or in the meal? And then she stands there for a minute, and she's like saying something to him. And then he rolls his eyes as she leaves. And I go, this is your fault, asshole. You're the one who sat there, and you start this whole conversation. Everything perfect in life? Is that a philosophical question, madam? Or is that I was like, oh, come on, Dad. It's like,
Dr. Moran.
Yeah, this is it. So then I get him back home, and I said, he goes, listen, I'm tired, and I don't think I'm going to go to the podcast. I said, no problem. So I said, here's some stuff I've got for you. I know he likes crunchy shit. I said, I've got chips and all this stuff. And we're talking, and then somehow he says to me, oh, did I tell you? I bought one of the gummy bears. I go, what? He goes, yeah, I wanted to try it. I said, okay, have you tried it? No, I'm chicken. I go, wait. Well, no, this is how it started. The conversation starts with, oh, did I tell you I bought something that I don't plan to use? And I go, why would you buy something you don't plan to use? I bought a gummy bear. I said, what do you mean? He goes, well, they opened up a dispensary right near where he goes and buys his plants for his garden and shit. And he goes, you go in there, it's like going into an old school dirty movie theater. He's like, because they check your ID, they walk you through. There's like tunnel. He goes, I felt like I was in tunnels going into this place. He said, so he goes, I think I bought 500 milligrams. I go, I sure as hell hope not. Oh, 50. I go, I don't know what you bought. He goes, I got 20 gummies for $30. I go, that's actually sounds like a good price. And I said, I'm hoping it's like 5s and not 50s or whatever. And he goes, yeah. That's it. I said, okay, well, that's great. I said, don't do it alone. I go, if you're going to do it, you got to do it with somebody. You know what I mean? You got to have someone around just because you're older. I don't know. All of a sudden you get dizzy and you fall. I have no idea.
Did he bring him with him?
No. I don't think so.
That'd be fun for you and Dad.
I don't know. So he said to me, he goes, I don't plan on buying them. He goes, I've chickened out. I just wanted, it was like going to Amsterdam. Knowing I had permission was all I needed. I was like, I go, this guy's fucking nuts. So we're talking, and I said, well, you just have to, want to be careful with that stuff. I said, I will tell you, I enjoy it, and I said, I can't think of anything in my lifetime that the world has done a 180 on. Because he's saying to me how much the world has just changed since 2000 in terms of attitudes and different things and what's tolerable and what's not tolerable. Because he said he was going to make some reference. He goes, I would normally say something to this young lady, but I think in 2024, I don't know that I can say that. Right? So I said, yeah. And so we were talking about that. And I said, I often think of like how much the world changed since both my grandfathers died. If they were to come back from the early 90s when they died to now, it's not that long a period of time.
They let men marry each other now?
We're talking, right, but we're talking like 33 years, 32 years, not even 35 years, I don't think. And just the technology that has changed, it's amazing in that short period of time. And I said, the only thing I can think of is weed, man. We've done a 180 on weed. It went from basically the worst thing you could do, right? Potheads, all these different things, burnouts, all that shit, to it's practically a health food now. You know what I mean? It's like you go in there or adding it to your salad, for God's sake. So this should be an interesting week. And Jackson, by the way, wants me to drop him off at Thirsty's tomorrow at 7.
Oh, okay.
I'm meeting a friend. So I don't even know if he's staying with me. I suppose he is. I have no idea.
All right.
You should get a little something out of your private stash for you and your dad tonight, just to give him a 5, just to get him into the game.
And I would set up a camera.
Yeah.
Just get him into the game with a 5.
Yeah.
And see where it goes from there. It may help with the park.
It could. I 100% it could. You're absolutely right. I have no. I don't know. And I even say to him, I said to him, hey, listen, he likes to go to the gym every day. He gets on the rowing machine and he does it. And I think that repetitive stuff, like you'll hear a lot because I instruct some boxing stuff and I'll read and talk to guys who do it with Parkinson's patients because that repetitive movement is good. I don't know that it's so much the punching, but it's the focus of the hand movement that's really good. I think the same thing with the rowing would probably be good. And he's just kind of discovered that on his own and does it every day. So I said to him, hey, you want to go to a gym tomorrow? I can get you into the gym. I don't know how I'm going to be feeling in the morning. I have no idea. I said, well, you usually go to the gym. Well, we'll see. Let's just enjoy now. I'm like,
I'm on vacation.
I've heard that a lot. I heard that a lot. So I just, for whatever reason, man, I'm like on edge. And of course he brings up, he goes, so we're having a dinner for the graduation, right? I hope they do it to you what they did to me at your rehearsal dinner.
This is the man whose bank account is burping money.
Yes. So I go, what happened at the rehearsal dinner? Oh, it's supposed to be first drink only. He goes, and the next thing I know, the floodgates open. we went $1,500 over on the bill. I go, how can fucking clock this shit in from 20-something years ago? I have no idea. And he's like, I said, oh. He goes, I'm just saying, I hope they do that to you. I hope that happens at the thing. I go, thanks a lot.
Dad sounds like a woman digging up all the shit.
All the time, Kevin. There isn't anything, and that's nothing. He had other things. He went back nearly 50 years of shit. And he does it in a funny way, but it's like that passive aggressive. It's a gut shot.
It's the stab, but it's not the stab and turn.
No, it's not the stab and turn. You're right. It's like a punch, just nicks you. So there was a lot of that, but we'll see how this goes. Danny got kombucha, and I've never had.
Danny had cancer. That's what it sounds like. It was going on.
Kombucha, but I've never had. I don't think I've ever had it. It's like there's bubbles in it. What is it?
Yeah, it's fermented tea, really. And they say like you eat more fermented stuff, not alcohol necessarily, but like stuff like sauerkraut, kimchi, and kombucha to help you settle your gut bacteria. It actually like helps, settle your stomach, helps with a lot of health issues.
If I wind up like on the bowl tomorrow all day, I'm going to blame you.
No, it's not that kind of drink. It's not a like.
Kevin said he wouldn't drink it because he's got a long road trip to go get his kid tomorrow.
Okay, great, but I don't think that.
I also won't be drinking coffee in the morning either. So.
Well, that would be there's the reason.
I just don't like stopping. I just go.
Last night we had a text come in about a woman saying her daughter's coming home from college. Your son's coming home from college. Will you stock the fridge? Do you allow him to drink at home?
He doesn't really drink.
He doesn't really drink. Yeah,
he's got a fake ID, but he doesn't. I don't know why.
Well, because you want to go out with your buddies. You don't want to be the guy left back at the dorm.
But he doesn't really drink.
It's the worst looking fake ID I've ever seen in my life. Too.
Is it really?
Oh my god, it was.
He's black.
And Chinese.
Why is it the worst?
It looked awful.
And
like you could clearly just tell.
And he's using it. Works.
I have no idea. It's a Connecticut ID.
Oh.
Or no, I think next year. No, I think he got. We got an envelope with 5 or 6 of them. Like all his little friends ordered them. All together, they got a deal or something.
Okay.
And one was a Massachusetts, and one was a New York, and one was a Connecticut.
With him?
No, they all got different states.
Oh, they all get different states. Okay.
Yeah, somebody's gonna come by and just give him the envelope. What's in the envelope, Sam? Don't worry about it. Okay, really?
Just give him the envelope.
Yeah. Alex is coming by. Just give him the envelope.
Where was this, at your house?
Yeah, it was mailed to my house.
It was mailed to your house.
Yeah.
So you're the mule, man.
Just give him the envelope.
You're the mule.
I don't know what you're talking about, Sam. What envelope?
Now, would you let him drink?
I tried to have him have a few drinks before he went to school just because I didn't want him going to college, going out that first weekend and just getting hammered.
Yeah.
And not knowing, what to do.
Should I tell a story that I did with Jordan?
Yes.
Because, so this was bad.
Oh.
To your point. No, it was kind of bad.
Did you feed him drinks to get him
shit-faced? I didn't, but I took him to a place where they feed you drinks to get you shit-faced. Any guesses?
Casino?
No. Any guesses?
Strip club?
No, local. Mo Connery's.
Oh. Well,
So-
that makes sense.
But I think I don't. This might have been during the I don't remember when it was. And I think he was of age, so we went over there, but he hadn't. I don't think there was a lot of drinking for whatever reason. There's not a lot of drinking.
He got the non-Irish side.
I guess because I drink a lot, but he doesn't really drink a lot. So he was upset over something like a track meet or whatever. I said, don't worry about it. I said, come on, I'll buy you dinner. And we go over. And so he had a couple. And the next thing I know, he was doing some shots and things. And
Uncle Damien probably. Was
Yeah.
Uncle Damien there?
so then Damien starts saying something about the track discus. He was having trouble in discus. That's what it was. And Damien said, I bet I could throw farther than you.
Oh, jeez.
So
And when you're drinking.
So we go out back, and Damien has a stack of plates that he brings. So Damien takes one and he launches it, and it goes like over the train tracks and all. So Jordan takes one, he drops his hand back, the plate falls out of his hand and smashes, and Damien goes, I won! So they go.
Did Jordan argue with him?
No, but Jordan, all of a sudden I realize he's drunk. So he goes back in, he's drinking.
Oh, I gave it away.
And then I said, all right, I'm going to let's get you home. Let's get you back to campus. And on the way over, he
pull over, Dad?
Yeah.
Oh.
So we had that happen in someone's front yard. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So now this is the bad part. And I am admitting it. It did happen. Get him back, make sure he gets into his dorm room, and I make sure he's okay, and I leave. I didn't think he had alcohol poisoning. He had already thrown up. He didn't seem that drunk. We weren't drinking for that long a period of time. But that kind of indicated to me that there wasn't a lot of drinking going on. And that campus, there's no low tolerance at all where he's at. So I'm driving home, and I start getting texts from his grandmother on his mother's side. Going, hey, I heard he was really upset today. Have you heard from him? No one can get a hold of him. And I go, yeah. I just dropped him off. He's fine. And I go, I don't know if I was father of the year or not. I guess I should have kept him. He seemed fine when I took him. I walked up to the door. I couldn't go into the dorm, but I walked in, and then I said, text me when you get in the room. He texted me, and then when I got home, I texted back. He responded. I don't know why he wasn't answering them, but he wasn't answering their phone.
He'll call you tomorrow around 2.
Yeah, I didn't say shit. I didn't say
Are
anything.
there people that like use guilt as a weapon? Because that could be why.
I don't know.
I mean,
Probably.
If he's feeling that guilt, he might not want to.
Don't make me say things. Don't make me say things that'll get me in trouble. I don't know if that's. I don't know. I just know that was the thing. And to Kevin's point, where his kid's not drinking a lot, I don't think Jordan was either, because we weren't even. I think if we were there for 90 minutes, that was a long time. By the time I picked him up, we ate. Then he drank, and the next thing I know,
I did make him a drink when we went to the games in Rhode Island, the college,
your son,
the hockey championships.
Yeah,
I made him a redheaded Rosie. He enjoyed it. He thought it was pretty good, and then we went to the games, and we were going to go to the bar, and they wouldn't let him sit at the bar,
right? Because he's not 21.
Because we were going to eat at the bar because there was no other place. And is he 21? I go, yeah. Does he have ID? I don't know. Did you bring your ID with you? I can go up to the room and get it. Should I go get it? Do I want to be that guy that comes down here and the girl looks at it and she's like, yeah, this is fake as shit?
I kind of would like to see. I have to see.
Yeah, but then I look like a dick if the bartender.
Of course you do. Of course you do. Hang on a second. Let me just grab this. Jackson, what's going on, my man? We're on the podcast. We're on the podcast. Hang on. Let me see. There you go. That's okay. You're all right. You're fine.
First word.
You're fine. Yeah, it's fine. I got your text asking for a favor. What's the favor?
Oh, I was just wondering if you could drop me off at Thirsty's at 7 tomorrow. I'm supposed to meet a friend.
What's her name?
His name is Ben.
Dover? Hello?
I don't actually know his last name.
It's my weed guy.
How do you know Ben?
We were friends from high school. He's the one who gave me the ride when I got my first tattoo.
Okay, he's going to meet you at Thirsty's?
Yeah.
How are you staying with me?
Yeah.
How are you getting to me?
I assumed Aunt Michelle or one of the grandparents was going to drop me off. Or
Okay.
I don't know. I'm purely a passenger on this ride.
Okay.
I'm just a passenger.
All right. Well, you tell me whatever you need. I'll make happen.
And I drink.
So 7 o'clock. Maybe I'll go hang out with you at Thirsty's.
All right. Yeah.
And I'll bring Grandma with me.
Okay.
Man, you're too
Well, he's looking at
amenable.
he's looking at Nelly. All right, I don't have to buy drinks tonight now. I'm good now.
All right. Yeah, we can do that. We can get you to Thirsty's tomorrow.
All right.
All right.
All right. Thanks.
Where are you now?
I'm in the break room at work.
Oh, okay. All right. What
Working
time?
a second shift?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't want to have you get in trouble for being on your phone.
You're fine. The shift hasn't even started yet.
That's
Oh.
okay. His boss got killed.
What time do you... Yeah. That's right. I told them about when you said to me, my boss, I said, people were getting in trouble for having headphones in, right?
Yeah.
And then I said, I asked you, and you're like, yeah, I got written up once, but my boss got killed. And I go, what? Yeah, she was murdered. Wasn't she murdered?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Should've kept
What
my
time
mouth
are you?
shut.
What time are you done with work?
I PTO'd for 1:45.
A.M.
Mm-hmm.
And then what time is your flight tomorrow?
6 a.m.
And what are you doing? Going right to the airport from work?
Straight to Nashville, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you're going to be tired tomorrow.
I'll sleep on the plane.
Okay.
Famous last words.
Yeah. How do you get comfortable on a plane? How tall are you?
6 too many.
6 too many. But you're like 6'8", right?
Yeah, about there.
Yeah.
You better
6'8".
pretend you're blind to get that front row with all the leg room.
Yes.
I'm blind. I can't see. Help
Or,
me off the plane.
or Jackson, you sneak in behind a lady who's got a wheelchair and say, "Oh, this is my grandmother." Oh, okay, come on. First priority seating. Go ahead.
That might be a good plan, actually.
Make friends with like somebody in a wheelchair, or not.
Stupid idea,
Jackson.
Dan.
Can
Yeah.
You, all right. Go back to work. Goodbye.
All right.
I'll
Thanks.
see you
Love you.
tomorrow. Love you too. Jesus, good
It's a
Lord.
big deal this weekend.
Oh, it's a big deal. All right, we will.
People's sleep patterns are going to be off. People are going to be drinking. You got all kinds of characters. You already have one at your apartment now.
Yes, I do. I do. And then he's going to his hotel, and there's all kinds.
You
of
found it's like a walking Billy Joel song. I don't know how to explain him any other way.
Who, my old man?
Yeah, yes, it's just like Billy Joel writes songs and
Yes.
tells stories.
Yes.
Your father's that guy.
Yeah,
Take
yeah.
every Billy Joel song. That's your old man.
Yeah,
and put them together. Yeah.
That is true, Danny. That is very true. All right, we'll take a moment. When we come back, Syracuse University, like many colleges, have the pro-Palestinian protests.
Okay.
Anti-Israel. I don't know what they're called.
Yeah, I lost track.
Yeah, but the protests that are going on, except something's happening at theirs that is a little different, and we will get into that. But the Woodcliff Hotel and Spa, if you haven't done anything for mom, it's not too late to go to woodcliffhotelspa.com and get a Mother's Day gift. Their spa, the spa at the Woodcliff, is an award-winning. It just won the best new or newly renovated spa by American Spa Magazine. You are going to get an unparalleled experience there. We were there. Danny and I went in, and that salt wall purifies the air.
Oh, yeah.
You sit down, you relax. It's the greatest thing for mom because she gets away from you and basically it all. It's like gone. She can turn her phone off, and she's away on vacation. How great is that? The Mother's Day gift, this would be the perfect one to get something for the Woodcliff Hotel and Spa.
There's a reason why they used to say minutes away, worlds apart.
Yeah.
Because
it is
it's not far
you're
away,
sitting
but man,
there,
you're in a
looking
different
over
planet.
the hills down
Yeah.
to the Finger Lakes. It's gorgeous there. and you get yourself, maybe you get a mimosa or some kind of
Look at all these
cocktail.
poppers in the valleys.
That's right. Show her your love and appreciation with the ultimate indulgence. Go to woodcliffhotelspa.com. Mother's Day. It's a big deal, and you don't want to forget Mom. Think of all the things she did for you.